Hello there, friends. It's Pam, and I don't know if you're in the mood for a bit of a music teacher rant today, but I might be giving one. Been a bit of a time coming. So it's not really a normal week. I was planning to put out a video, but I have had an awesome visit from my son, who's here from university, and we've been trying to figure out his vehicle situation, and there's just been a lot of coming and going, and visiting with him, making more meals, and I love it. But I don't really have like that alone time that I sometimes have to make videos. So I'm sitting in my car on the way back from doing a few errands in town. And today I got a text, and yesterday I got a text too about something, but today it was about, two students that they just want to maybe take a break for a bit because, I'm giving them too much work to do. This is what's coming from the mom. And I'm not giving them too much work to do because they've been, just flying through their book. They've been doing great at their songs. So I know it's not that. And this particular family, like, I'm trying to give them grace. They're homeschooling, trying to figure out a way that they can send their receipt in and pay later. And so I've just been, teaching them. But last week, all of a sudden, in the middle of the lesson, like the four girls come at the same time. The older girl says, "Oh, by the way, like my sister and I aren't going to be taking voice lessons after today." And I was kind of like, you just decided that? I mean, everyone has their choice, but I had really pulled out all the stops to make this happen for them and spent a lot of time in the background. And then to just all of a sudden announce, I mean, it's just, people don't understand, right? And so it's okay. Like, you have grace for everyone's situation. Everyone's got different financial situation. Everyone has like different needs and living situations. Some people have great pianos and keyboards at home, and some people don't. And you just want to make it work so that everyone can have music, right? Everyone can enjoy and experience it. But man, it has just been one thing after another lately. There was that thing yesterday. Someone that I teach, a close friend, texted to say, "Oh, I'd already asked if they wanted to come today, because today actually is November 11th, which is a holiday here, right? Remembrance Day." And they had confirmed, yeah, we will come that day anyway. And then, no, can we come on Monday? And I said, all right, but there's a reason that I don't teach lessons on Monday. It's because I need a day to focus on other things. And when I know people are coming to the house, I can't leave, and I'm aware of that. I'm cleaning things. It's just hard to really get into something else, if you know what I mean, right? So there was that. And I'm really grateful for the opportunity, don't get me wrong, to teach piano and to teach voice, but it's just people, right? And you try and tell them how it is, and they don't really care. They just want to pay for the lessons that they happen to make it to, right? Even though I have a policy that says you have to pay up front for the month of lessons. They want to go on trips. They want to reschedule. They want to decide month to month if they're going to keep doing it. And I knew it was going to be like this. And man, I'm so grateful for the parents and the students. And I have 2 adult students who are great, who just show up on time, pay, is no issues. They're doing great, right? But there's so many people, and it's usually the ones that honestly can't afford it, that you have to chase them to remind them to pay. they put up a bit of a fuss, right? And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not doing this for fun, right? I'm doing this to teach your child something important that you specifically asked for. So, well, I don't know if I'll post this, but I just had to tell somebody that, and I know what you're gonna say, and you're totally right. I told you so. I just thought it might be a little bit easier, it wouldn't be like a daily frustration, a daily struggle. But I'm also grateful for it. So I'm going to keep plugging along. I'm going to keep teaching. And if this particular family that has been kind of trying to do on again, off again, if it's an issue, if they don't show up or something on Thursday, I'm just going to have to tell them, I'm sorry, it's not going to work out. Because, yeah, we all need our peace of mind, right? Even me. And sometimes the money is just not worth the headache, right? The stress and the time that you put in, it's really not worth it. So that's my music teacher rant. And now I'm going to go in and put a few groceries away and just tidy the piano area and get ready for another lesson. And I love this girl that's coming. She's young. She has a 45-minute lesson. She practices. She works hard. She tries, and just appreciate that so much. And it makes me think about when I was a student and all the different phases I went through, right? From being excited about playing to just hating it, to quitting, to trying again, on and off. And so I do get it. Like I said, it's just a lot sometimes when you try and set things up so that you don't have to do a lot of makeup lessons. You try and set things up so that you don't have sick kids coming. And that's the other thing I'd asked specifically for and got them to sign a policy that said, I won't bring my children if they have a fever. Well, I have had sick kids, like definitely. And what do? Well, I just keep teaching them. I back away a little bit. And then after they're done, I get some disinfectant and I disinfect the piano for the next student and the bench and myself and the door handles. And I pray that, that I don't get sick. So anyway, this has been fun. This has been therapeutic for me. So thank you for listening. I will keep going. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine right now. It'll be great. So I'll update you about how it's going. All right, next time. So that might be the only video this week. I might put one up on Friday or Saturday. Yeah, because I don't know. I got things to say, right? Even though not many people are listening, I still have things to say. So have an awesome day, whatever you're up to, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye.